Let's get to it. All right, man. So, Bozy Ennis, Jaron Ennis' trainer and father, came out and said that Mario Barrios has postponed their fight and they're going to be needing extra time. Now, you guys probably already knew about that, but I wanted to make a video about it because it goes back to what I was saying before when we first heard about the Amazon Prime card and we heard that it was Tim Tszyu versus Keith Thurman. I even told y'all then, I said, no, this can't be the main event. This is probably the co-main event, but it can't be the main event.
He's not a pay-per-view attraction.
I actually was right. Check out what Bozy Ennis say on this clip.
Now, everybody is wondering, when can we expect Jaron Ennis back? Is it going to be like, early summer, spring?
Well, that's what we're waiting on. You know what I mean? We were supposed to be fighting Barrios. And matter of fact, we were supposed to be the main event on March the 30th. Instead of Thurman and what's his name? Tim Tszyu.
Thurman and Tim Tszyu.
Yeah. Well, that was supposed to be our spot. But all of a sudden, Barrios come up and said his girlfriend having a baby, and said, so he need more time. So we've been talking about fighting him a little farther back. So he should have had enough time. You know what I mean? But I guess the baby coming around and a woman or whoever he's going with want him to spend more time with her. So I don't know.
Now, that was Bozy Ennis. Now, did you guys hear the part when he said we were supposed to be the main event? It wasn't supposed to be Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu. I mean, I knew it because neither one of those guys are pay-per-view attractions, at least not yet. It was going to be Bozy Ennis versus Mario Barrios for the main event. But, hey, like he's saying, the Mario Barrios, he needed more time, so he postponed it. I know you guys probably wondering, like, wow, I didn't even hear about that. You know why you didn't hear about it? Because it's Mario Barrios. That's why you didn't hear about it. If it would have been Jamel Charlo about to fight Tim Tszyu, you would have heard a lot about it. You would have heard a lot about how, he just pulling out. Okay, he need to postpone the fight. He just scared. You would have heard a lot about it. But because it's Mario Barrios, of course you ain't gonna hear about it.
To this day.
Let me tell you something. When you finna fight somebody like a Bozy Ennis, nobody is in a rush to ruin their career.
To this day.
That's why I wish Bozy Ennis had a promoter behind him. I think he picked the wrong time to be independent. And I get it, he's only 26 years old, so he's still young. He got a lot of time. But I think he should have build up his profile a little bit more than what it is right now. Get a little money behind you, then go independent. You see what Floyd Mayweather did when he went independent. He had already established that he's a name. He had already established that he's a pay-per-view attraction. He had already established all these things when he left Golden Boy. And he knew, I don't need Golden Boy promotion. I'm gonna buy myself out of this country. I mean, they ain't coming to see Oscar De La Hoya. They're coming to see me. And he knew he was already a big name. He had built up his profile, and he was right.
We ain't got to talk about that. We already know who at the top.
Bozy Ennis and Bozy Ennis, I think they did it at the wrong time to be independent. I mean, I think if they had, a promoter behind them, we'll see Bozy Ennis more than what we see now. Because this is the style that nobody's running to. This is the style that they hate because they can't call it running because he executes the sweet science the way it's supposed to be executed. So they can't say he run. But he executes the sweet science. You don't really find him moving around the ring too much, but he still knows how to dodge and slip punches very well. He knows how to work that ring very well. He knows how to work his way around opponents very well. And he got power. To me, he's the most talented boxer as of right now in boxing. Yes, even over Terrence Crawford. I didn't say he's a better fighter. I say he's the more talented fighter, the more skillful fighter as of right now in boxing. Nobody's running to fight somebody like that. Because see, that's what the original Sweet Science style supposed to be. You see people like Naoya Inoue, he think that style is Fulton's. He think that every style, every American style is like Fulton. You guys heard what he said. I think it was perfect. Their style, they don't fight with the Japanese spirit. Well, we don't need a Japanese spirit. We never did. Because we have way more American champions than Japanese champions. Joe Louis didn't need no Japanese spirit. Muhammad Ali didn't need no Japanese spirit. Mike Tyson didn't need no Japanese spirit. Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather, none of these guys needed no Japanese spirit. Only spirit we needed is the spirit that we grew up with and the spirit that we always have had in us the whole time. That's the only spirit that we needed. Because you got to be a fool to think just because you beat Fulton, you got to be a fool to think that you figured out every American boxer. Stop it. That's foolish. It's just as foolish as thinking just because you beat a flat-foot Mexican boxer that you figured out every Mexican boxer. Come on, bro, that's foolish. That's foolish talk. But anyway, like I said before about Jaron Ennis and Mario Barrios, they were supposed to be the main event. But Barrios, he had to postpone. Like you guys heard, Bozy, his girl had a baby and he wanted to spend more time with her. So I'm pretty sure the fight has been pushed down to May, and that'll be around the time when Canelo's going to fight. Then maybe we'll see him fight as the co-main event for that May 4th event.